Hello, everybody. It's time for day 12 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. This one here has 2 photos. Actually, technically, it says you could do 1 4x6 or 2 3x4. So you could either do 2 photos or 4 photos. There's a little wood grain piece down here on top of a paper with, basically some floral up here. This could either be a piece of floral paper with some floral embellishments, or I'll show you what I'm thinking about doing. And past me had no idea future me was going to be in a hurry. So I've kind of set myself up for a little bit of, I'm not going to say trouble because I can get it done. But what I want to do, I got the photos here. This is when my husband, me, and my daughter were in Costa Rica and we did a zip line. And I think it was before. I don't remember if it was before or after we did the zip line. But anyway, this is where we were. And so in front of this waterfall, I thought that was so pretty. And so what I pulled out is Vicki Boutin. I had some kind of loose papers. And I'm thinking what I'm going to do, I'm going to set this here so you can kind of see. This piece here already has like this piece down here. So maybe I didn't hurt myself too badly. So I'm kind of thinking instead of this piece, I'm going to have like this. So then my photos are going to be here, right? And what I'm imagining is these butterflies. I kind of thought to myself I might fussy cut along the butterflies and see how that turns out. Actually, maybe that's too high or too low. I might have to come here and see what that looks like. If that doesn't look good by itself, which is, I'm hopeful it does, I can always fussy cut the butterflies out specifically and then run them along the top here with another piece of paper. I just haven't pulled anything else out. I was hoping to get this with this. And then what I was thinking is for the title, I think I'm going to use Big Moments because for me, a zip line's a big moment. So, and that's really all I have. And I didn't pull out any embellishments. I have my Vicki Boutin stuff over there, so if I need to pull out some more embellishments, I will. But this may be fairly simple, but with the fussy cutting. So that's what's going to take me just a minute. So I'm going to go off, I'm going to do the fussy cutting, and I'll be back on in a minute. And again, if this is one of these layouts I need to get done because I got to start packing for the creating through the holidays. And this is my Sunday layout. Technically, I'm still supposed to do a scrapbook crafternoon. I may pack and then see where I'm at. And if I can't get it done, I'll just tell Miss Tara I have to bow out this week. This first week I've bowed out in a really long time, so. But we'll see. If I get it done, you'll see it on today's thing at noon. So let me get busy and shut up, and I'll see you in a second. Okay, you guys, I am rocking and rolling on these layouts here. Now, that being said, I'm not overly embellishing in a way. Like, it's not a more is more type deal. I'm following the sketch and kind of just sticking with it. If they don't show a ton of embellishments, it's not happening, right? On this one, I will say it did take me some time to fussy cut the little butterflies across. And then ultimately, I don't think it's done yet. I actually look at it and think, you know what, I'm going to add some more butterflies. And so I'll actually end up cutting out some more. Initially, and the sketch even shows the photos overlapping the like floral line. But I had spent so much time cutting those butterflies, I wanted to see them. So I put the photos under it. I do drop them down a tad. I don't think it's a huge difference, but I dropped them down a tad on the layout. I kept looking at this border strip here, this branding strip with the butterflies across it, and I almost put it along the top, almost along the bottom. Spoiler alert, I ended up not using it. I decided it just didn't, I didn't want to do it after all. But I do mess with it because I'm like, do I need to kind of cap this? But I think after I do this, I think to myself, you know what, let's just add some more butterflies. I wanted to create some dimension is my issue. Like the butterfly paper is gorgeous, but like I need to do something to it. It just felt very flat. And so me messing with the branding strips was a way to maybe create a dimension to it. And then I decided against it. And in a minute, I'm going to decide to actually fussy cut the butterflies. But first, I'm going to come along and on the edge butterflies, I'm going to add some little foam bits here. And it just creates, again, that dimension. I'm a fan of having 3D layouts in a way. Not so bad they're like poking out your book, really thick. But I do enjoy having shadow and like you can see layers and stuff like that. So I thought these turned out so beautiful. I really love this paper, this butterfly paper. It's great for fussy cutting. I wouldn't suggest I would use it as a background unless I'm doing some kind of photo block on top of it because it is, it's obviously it's busy. There's lots of butterflies, but it's really beautiful when you fussy cut the butterflies or use a portion of it. And so I really enjoy this layout actually. I don't know if there were butterflies in the Costa Rica. I'm sure there were. I don't remember them. I don't have a butterfly photo of them or anything like that, but it still feels very organic to me, these butterflies. And so I think it goes perfectly with the waterfall and the trees and stuff like that. And unfortunately, there was only the 3 of us, so one of us had to take the picture. So I don't have a picture with all 3 of us in this scene, which is a little unfortunate, but I don't know if I might have taken a selfie, but I think it would have been missing most of the waterfall, so I don't think it worked out. So I take, oh, and I also add some butterflies to the lower right. It really wasn't shown in the sketch, but because my butterflies were so visually heavy, I needed to do something to help balance that. So in the bottom right, I'm going to add a couple of butterflies as well. So this is where I'm taking those fussy cut butterflies and I'm layering them on top of the other butterflies. And I'm just going to use a little Nuvo glue in the center. And I will come back with foam squares under the wings as well. Don't have to, like, sometimes it'll be fine just by itself without having it glued foam back down, but I felt like it. So in a minute, I will come through and add foam pieces. I don't think I show you that, but here is the slowdown. I did add some journaling underneath my title there. She had a little journaling written, so I thought that worked well. And that's it. That's the layout, you guys. So I'm rocking and rolling. Like I said, I think I may actually get this Scrap Lift Crafternoon done. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to pack. And I appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will definitely see you tomorrow if you don't see me later today. Talk soon. Bye.